studio there, I'm joined by Alexandra Breinig, the Senior Casino Sales Manager from EveryMatrix. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Good to have you here. So, what is the EveryMatrix effect for those who are not in the know?
Yes, so the EveryMatrix Effect is a 6-episode podcast series that we've been doing in collaboration with iGB. We started about 3 months ago. We launched the 3rd episode just before Christmas, and we'll have the newest installments coming out very soon. Essentially what we are looking at is examining the 6 most common challenges that casino operators face when trying to find the best fit in terms of a software supplier for all of their casino needs. So we're taking an educational approach to this, very data-driven. As a leader in the industry with over 16 years of experience, we like to put our money where our mouth is. We like to be very innovative and share the knowledge that we've gained over those years. And in collaboration with iGB, we find that it's a perfect way to get the right target audience and that message across.
And can you give us a few examples of this phenomenon in action?
Yes, absolutely. So from the first 3 months of the podcast being live, we've already had over 2 hours worth of reading time from two different brand articles that we've published. And we've had over 81 hours of videos being watched from the 3 different podcasts that we've released thus far. We've had over 1 million views on LinkedIn, so the reach is getting quite large across social media as well. And we've touched over 87 countries with the campaign so far. So we're seeing some really strong performance results.
So previously you've pinpointed impact on business from EveryMatrix's product range. Does this effectively show a recurring series of failings on parts of the operators?
No, in all honesty, it has nothing to do with the operator themselves. It comes, in my opinion, on the failing of their providers. Because if an operator isn't an established brand or hasn't been around for a number of years, if they're new entrants to a market, or if it's a market that was previously unregulated and is moving towards regulation, there's a lot of, things that they're not aware of. So it's important that their providers are guiding them and providing them with those crucial operational insights to maintain their competitive edge.
And is this limited to a particular vertical or any specific markets?
I think in Europe we see that a bit less and less nowadays. Most punters are extremely well versed with the different brands, the different offerings that are out there. It's a bit more difficult for operators to differentiate themselves, but this is much more crucial in emerging markets where you have a mix of regulatory and non-regulated markets. And I think it's something that we're going to continue to see in casino, especially in markets that were previously very sportsbook driven. Now that's being used as a conversion tool towards online casino. So especially in regions like LATAM and Africa, I think we'll see that more and more.
And how frustrating is it for you to encounter these recurring problems?
Well, at EveryMatrix, we like to say that everything is possible. So we pride ourselves in finding the right solution for all of our operators and partners. And I think it's frustrating when you see a lot of other industry leaders who don't take the same data-driven approach to the solutions that they offer. So hopefully by us doing this podcast, we continue to educate the market, whether they choose to work with us or not. I think it's a good kind of campaign to put out there. Maybe it will inspire others to be more data-driven as well.
So are there any other ways that people can avoid those problems, do you think, other than education, like you say?
Check out the podcast series.
Hey, like that. So do you think this shows the nature of supplier partnerships changing to a more strategic and consultative relationship with operator partners?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I think you tend to find now operators who are much more versed in things than they ever were before. This is with the evolution of technology, how quickly all of the different kinds of offerings we have, from personalization, content, and so on, AI. There's a lot of different things that operators have to keep their pulse on, and so in tandem, providers have to do the same. So,
and what positions EveryMatrix best to provide and support clients?
Well, as I said, we have over 16 years of experience in the industry. We have relationships with clients all over the world. And I think being the largest aggregator in the industry, we have over 35,000 game titles from over 350 game studios. We're well versed to position ourselves with casino operators to know what content will fit them best for the players that they want to target in the markets that they're looking to penetrate.
And does this mean that there's a particular type of client that works best with EveryMatrix?
Not at all. I mean, we work with startups all the way up to tier 1 operators and national lotteries. There's the solution for everyone depending on what their needs are.
And are you looking to create a new generation of market leaders?
Absolutely.
And what can you offer the market leading brands? How do you make a good brand great?
Harkening back to what I said earlier, I think the proof is in the pudding when it comes to data. So providing them with detailed reporting, competitive insights based on how their games are performing versus that of their competitors, better understanding the preferences of their players and allowing them to customize their lobbies, providing more personalization and gamification, and having a much more tailored experience than they ever have before.
Great stuff. Thank you so much for coming in to see us.
Thank you for having me.